Okay, good evening, everybody. Please, we just need to know if you can hear us well. Just drop a message on the chat box that you can be able to hear and see us live. Okay, I can see hello. Hi, Abdallah, can you hear us? I just need to know if you guys can hear us. Abidan Munai, can you hear us? Please just type comment there. Hello, waiting. Okay. Can you guys hear us? That's what I need to know. Hey guys, can you hear us? Okay, I need to see someone saying they can hear us. Yes, I can hear you very well, Kihara. Thank you so much. Okay, good. Let's proceed. Yes, we are getting you very well. That is from Munai. And you guys, please, I need to know where you're listening us from. Okay, so wherever you are, please just tell us where you're listening us from, and let me know also what you know why you're here. So I'll be introducing my panel shortly, and then we have this guy saying yeah loud and clear. That is motivation every day. Very good. And then we have impact saying you can hear us loud and clear. Amazing, amazing stuff. So guys, okay, so I have a very robust panel today, and I'll be introducing my panel to you guys. And before I do that, I would like to, just please just share this link, on your socials and tell guys that we are live, and let guys join in our call. And everybody just, chat your friends, just tell them you are live on Binance webinar, grow how to grow your business using crypto and Binance Exchange. So, guys, we are going to, introduce you to some very, very interesting stuff here at Binance. How you can, grow your business and how you can be, you can make more profits from, you know, um, from your business, and how you can internationally grow your business through Binance Exchange. And if you are new to Binance, please just ensure that you have an account with Binance. All you need to do is to visit www.binance.com. And once you have your account with Binance, then we'll be taking you through how you can be able to purchase your crypto and how you can be able to start trading and making money with cryptocurrencies. All right. So my name is Mwakisha George. Okay, Mwakisha George. I'm the business development manager for Binance Africa, and I'm based here in Kenya. So if you're listeners from Kenya, please let me know. Or if you're outside the country, let me also know if you are wherever you are. And with me here, I have a very, very amazing panel. So we'll do a round table, okay? And let me start with Kathy. Please just introduce us, introduce yourself to our panel, to our audience. Let us know who you are and what do you do exactly, and how do you, how do you grow your business with Binance?
Thank you, Makisha. My name is Kathy. Most guys know me by the name of Kathy, but my real names are Rebecca.
Okay.
So basically, I'm a merchant on Binance. I've been there since last year, since you guys came in. You started the P2P. Other than that, I do a lot of holding and of coins and spot trading, to be honest. And I think like my capital, mostly I would say it's from holding of the coins that I've held since 2017. So I think even as us merchants, we need
Okay.
to diversify
A
what.
little bit.
Yeah.
Your network is breaking a bit. I don't know
Oh,
if
hello. Can you guys hear me?
yeah, just okay. Now we can hear you.
Okay. So where did I get cut off?
So okay, when you're saying where you started, you said
So pardon again?
you where you started. You started on 2017.
Oh, okay, yes. And I started by doing a lot of. I started with the P2P on local cryptos. That's why I started, and a lot of holding of ETH. I betted on ETH. And yeah, that is how I find myself being a P2P trade on Binance.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, over to you, Damaris. Please tell us, and also tell us how we can find you on Binance P2P. What name do you use? What's your username? And when people want to buy from you, what username do they use? So just introduce yourself and how you started this journey, you know, and go right ahead.
Okay, thank you, Mokisha. My name is Damaris Waithera. I'm a student and I'm a peer-to-peer trader. I also do spot trading and I'm a bit into development. So I learned about Bitcoin back in 2017 in a pyramid scheme where we were paid in Bitcoin. So I had Bitcoin and I never knew where I would take my coins. So with time I learned about Binance. I started trading on the exchange. That is for trading before they launched P2P. So after they launched P2P, I joined as a Bitcoiner. That's my username on Binance.
Wow, amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. And on this other side, we have the gentleman in the office. So please tell us, about yourself. How did you start, and what you do also as what's your profession and stuff like that.
Uh, I am Munene Mathendu. I am a blockchain enthusiast. Professionally, I'm a cybersecurity researcher. However, I learned about Binance earlier this year. I'm also a P2P trader. I've actually been, I also research on crypto, been on holding on Matic and Cardano, which are my main projects and my main things that, I just look for. And, I've been enjoying this journey with Binance over time. And I'm also, my P2P name is B underscore ADA, B underscore ADA. Most of you will call me Bada.
The
Yes.
other. All right, nice, nice to hear that. Yeah, actually, personally, I call you B Ada most of the time. Okay, so B Ada will be taking us through, how to trade on P2P, and and how you can be able to buy, and sell using your M-Pesa, and other mobile payment platform, or using your bank account. How can you buy cryptocurrencies to on Binance Exchange using your fiat currency. Okay, so for those who are new, fiat currency basically is the money which is issued by the government. So in Kenya, when we refer to fiat currency, we mean your Kenyan shillings. If you're in Tanzania, we mean Tanzanian shillings. And for those in Rwanda, we mean Rwanda francs. So Ada will be taking us through that. And by the way, guys, before we proceed into the flesh, okay, before we dive in deep, I would like to mention that today we have an amazing reward for our listeners. Okay, so anyone who is already here, please consider yourself a winner, because we have $200 worth of BUSD to be distributed among you guys. So we only want 10 lucky winners. And all you need to do is very simple. Have a Binance account, okay? Have a Binance account. And number two, ensure your account is verified, okay? You have verified at least to intermediate level. And lastly, please ask a question which will be picked by any of our panelists. So ask a question which will be picked by any of our panelists, and you will be able to be put on the, we'll randomly select our 10 lucky winners among you guys. So please ensure you're one of the 10 lucky winners at the end of this webinar. So at the end of this webinar, we'll announce our 10 lucky winners, and then you'll be rewarded in your Binance account. So when you registered, please ensure you put your correct user ID. Okay, you have included your user ID, so we'll be picking among you guys, but you'll be rewarded accordingly to your Binance account. So that is the amazing news we have, and please ensure you stick all the way to the end, because you never know, you might be the lucky winner and you will be one of them. So uh Brian, B Ada. Okay, sometimes I call you Brian. So B Ada, please take us through how to trade on P2P. What are the things that you consider to look at? So for example, today I've opened my account on Binance. What exactly do I need for me to start my journey? How do I start buying crypto?
First of all, on P2P, we need to have the account verified. So you must have completed intermediate verification. So that ensures that both parties are protected. That means in case of anything, the Binance protects both parties, you as a buyer and anyone as a seller who is selling. So on Binance P2P, Mokisha, can I use a deck? Can we
Yeah,
use a
sure.
deck?
Go
Okay, okay.
ahead. I can hear you very well. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll share my screen on this window just to ensure everyone knows what P2P means. So
Yeah.
first we have to know what peer-to-peer actually means. Basically, let's say we have two parties. Say a new user, when you register, you need to, let's say, deposit or buy some cryptocurrency. Let's say your favorite crypto is, say, Ethereum. P2P also supports Ethereum, but now this is how exactly that happens. So as a buyer, you could be a buyer. So as a buyer, what you do is you go to Binance, you open your, I'd rather actually show you with an actual account, a live account, so that you guys can see how exactly that happens. So
Mhm.
I'm sharing a screen so that you can
Okay.
all see that exact one. So as a buyer, you're able to actually see merchant tabs, and then merchant the ads put in by merchants. Sorry. So once you see the ads, you're able to actually go ahead and place your order. I'm trying to share my window, Kisha. There seems to be a
Okay.
problem. Yeah, it's shared.
All right.
Can everyone see a screen with a Binance account open? Guys, please confirm if you can see a screen with a Binance account
Mm.
open.
Okay, we can see the screen, but it's not. We can't see the contents.
Oh, you can see the contents. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. So on
we
your
can see
Binance
a
app,
cursor though.
oh, you can see the cursor. Okay, I'm
Mm.
trying. So on your Binance app,
Mhm.
you will go to the,
So
you'll
before
open your
maybe
app.
we jump into there, because I'm sure most of the users are asking, what is this Binance P2P? What does P2P really mean? So to be able to answer that question correctly, let me see if I can be able to share my screen, and Brad, try to see if you can also be able to log into your account,
Okay,
because you'll need it for live.
okay.
So let me try to share my screen here so that I can take you through the. You guys are able to see my screen? Brian, are you able to see my screen
Not really.
now?
Not yet, not yet.
Not yet. What about now?
Not yet.
All right. Let me see.
Oh, yeah, it's sharing now.
That's sharing. Okay, cool. You can see well.
Yes.
Okay, good. So yeah, so let me just take you guys through what is Binance P2P. Okay, what is Binance P2P? So basically, P2P is whereby you can be able to buy and sell your cryptocurrencies using, to each other. So basically, peer to peer means person to person or friend to a friend. So Binance here as an exchange poses as an escrow. So the middle person here, whereby when you place your order, someone on the other side is ready to receive, okay, your either your sell order or your buy order, and then Binance will help you now execute that particular transaction safely, okay, to this other person whom you have not met before. So you place order to either buy crypto, okay, in the exchange, okay, and then so the other person basically is ready to sell your crypto. So they have already posted an ad, okay, on the Binance platform, and then from there, then you will be able to see the price delivery. So Binance is basically an escrow service here. So okay, it's starting as a dispute arbitration. Okay, so once now you send your payment to that particular seller, okay, and then the seller confirms that they have received the particular crypto, then they release the crypto and they send back to your account. It's a very, very simple transfer. So when you're transferring the money, you transfer them either using your M-Pesa, and we'll be able to see that how that one is done. So you'll be transferring your cash using the M-Pesa or bank transfer or whichever other method which is available for you to do the particular trading. So Binance P2P usually supports different currencies, okay? You can be able to buy Bitcoin, okay? You can be able to buy Bitcoin. You can also be able to buy Tether, USDT, okay? Tether. And then we also have Ethereum, okay? You can also find Ethereum on Binance Exchange. Now, I need to mention what USDT is. So USDT usually is a stable coin pegged one-on-one on the dollar. Okay, and we also have DAI. Now, DAI also is a stable coin, mostly famously used for the DeFi project. Okay, decentralized finance. We also have BNB. BNB is another token which you can be found on Binance Exchange. Okay, so BNB is a Binance coin. Okay, it's a Binance coin, and you can be able to buy it directly on Binance. And then we have BUSD. So BUSD is a stable coin as well, which is one-on-one on the dollar. And you can be able to buy it on Binance P2P. And once you buy, mostly when people buy stable coins, you're actually buying so that you can convert it to another currency. So we'll be showing you how you can be able to convert or change that particular currency. Let's say you've bought your USDT. How do you change it to another coin? For example, Binance coin. How do you change it to Ethereum? How do you change it to Dogecoin, which actually you cannot find them on Binance P2P? How do you change it to Matic, for example? Okay, so we'll be showing you how that one is done in our platform. So Binance P2P, actually for now, we have 0 transaction fee. So it is free for you to trade on Binance P2P, and we support over 53 currencies globally. Okay, and this number keeps growing, guys. So next time you find there are more currencies that we are supporting and so on. And then use cases, okay, we have so many use cases. On Binance. So you have the fiat gateway. It enables you, to unwrap on fiat, and also it helps you to be able to take advantage of the market prices and take advantage of the volatility. So that means you can make profit. So users can profit from offering trades on Binance P2P or spreads across different exchanges. So basically, by becoming a merchant, you can be able to take advantage of the prices and be able to make a profit. And then also remittances. So for example, you want to send money across the globe. So you have some cash here locally, or you want to pay for goods maybe in another country, for example. You can be able to send that money to another country and that person can be able to deliver your goods. So that's a bit of how Binance P2P work. Okay, how Binance P2P works. So on Binance P2P, you're able to buy and sell your crypto easily. Okay, so Binance P2P is an open platform whereby you can be able to buy or sell. So if you have made your profits, maybe trading cryptocurrency, please feel free to come back to Binance P2P and convert your cryptocurrency back to your fiat currency. So let me stop here so that I can get back to my panel. Okay, get back to my panel and let them tell me. Let me stop sharing. Yeah, so let me stop sharing there. Okay, cool. So, Brian, please tell me. So, how has your how has your journey as a merchant been so far?
So it's been really good so far. We, flawless. Binance has been, we've not had any issues whatsoever. The trades usually happen so fast. Most of the people usually, complete the trades really fast. We are also timely on delivery. Most of us will release the coins, within 5 minutes, 15 minutes. You're able to complete your trades. So, generally the platform has been, great. There's a lot of merchants, there's a lot of liquidity, so there is no order that won't be filled. Most of the traders are here to help you out. In case you have any issues, you can also contact the traders directly. Any payment issues, they are able to actually sort that. So yes, that's my experience.
Amazing, amazing. Just before we go to Damaris and Kathy, I'd like just to I have my colleague here, Emmanuel, who's going to just to help us check if you're able to share your screen again. So just try sharing your screen so that you can be able to be. So just try sharing your screen.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
yeah.
So just a sec. So right now I try to share my mobile screen, which is this. So are you able to see a phone screen?
Let me see. Yeah, now you can be able to see your phone screen.
Yes. So on your phone, we want to, let me open Binance.
Mhm.
So I will open Binance the way most people will see it.
Yeah.
So as a new user, when you create an account on Binance, this is how your layout will be like. So whenever you want to use P2P, I usually recommend people to click on the top left corner here, and then you want to switch to Binance, from Binance Lite to Binance Pro, that way. So once you switch to Binance Pro, there's a tab here written P2P, which is what I'm holding. If you can see my cursor, the white thing, yeah, you click on that. So it will take you directly to the P2P. So I'll switch back from my merchant account so that you guys can see how exactly you're able to see your accounts. So your accounts will bring you to something of the sort. So say you want to, let's say, buy USDT. So you'll click on the buy option. On the buy option, if let's say you're in Kenya, you are able to select the currency on the top right. There's a KES here. So if you're in any other country, you're also able to search through your currencies. Most of them, if let's say you're in TZ, you'll just click on search on TZS like that, and then you'll see orders in TZ. Here they are. So we'll go back to Kenya. We'll share to KES. So I will just refresh this. So let's say you want to buy an amount of, let's say, 6,000 shillings. You'll click on the first of all, I have to remind you, when you're on Binance, please use verified merchants. The verified merchants are the ones with this yellow tick here. If you can see, like the first user here by the name Kings BTC, he's a verified user. That's what gives you, rather, that's a verified user. So first of all, let's say you have a certain amount that doesn't match any amount that you have here. Let's say you are a bulk trader. You may use the express option here, so that you're matched with the traders that can fulfill your order. However, most of you will be using this option. So you'll find an advert where we have, let's say, enough volume. Let's say I wanted to buy 5,000 shillings. So I'd click on the buy option, whichever suits me. So in this case, I've selected that particular seller. Then I put the actual amount. So you can put the actual amount in fiat or in crypto. So in this case, because you're paying in fiat, it's much easier to choose something like this, because now you're able to say, let's say I want to buy 4,258 shillings, something of the sort. So once you click on something of the sort, you click on buy. So this ad will be opened, and then you will be told now, now you'll click on the take me to payment page. Like this, you'll see the numbers, rather the accounts this person has given. So in this case, I'll just take one of the payment options, like this one. So I'll copy this number, and for this I'll have to go to my bank and pay that. So I'll stop sharing this screen, and then once I pay this, and then I'll continue sharing the screen to show you how. So the first thing you have to do is pay, and then you'll go back to the order page and mark as paid. So I'll stop the share, pay, and then I'll come back and show you once I've paid.
Amazing. So, that is very interesting. So, Kathy, please tell us how, as Brian is doing that particular transaction, I'd like to know a few things. Let me just see here. Yeah. So, how was your journey? How did you first, buy your Bitcoin? Kathy?
Oh, hey. As I had mentioned before, can you hear me nicely?
Yeah, we can hear you clearly.
Okay, good. I started on local cryptos.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I was introduced by my brother actually, because right then I was a banker. I was working. He was a student. So that is when he introduced me to Bitcoin.
Mhm.
Um, and I can say at that time when we started, I didn't quite fully understand the Bitcoin, but I decided, even though I went ahead with it fast, but I hadn't gotten a good grasp of it. But I gave it a
Mm.
try. And as you know, with everything in this world, you just have to start. You don't have to start when you fully know everything about something.
Right.
And that's how I started. After 1 year, I left my job at the bank to fully
Mm.
concentrate on the crypto market. Yeah.
Wow, amazing, amazing. And do you remember the very very first transaction which you did? How was it? How did you buy your first crypto?
My first crypto was on, as I said, on local cryptos. Can I remember really well? It
Mm.
was seamless. Local cryptos actually is a bit seamless. So I think how much
Mm.
did I start with? Actually, the first thing I bought was Ethereum, to be honest, not even Bitcoin.
Mm.
Yes.
Oh, on Ethereum. Wow.
Yes, I started on an Ethereum because at that time it was local Ethereum actually.
Mm. Mm.
Bitcoin, that was all on him, my brother. For me, I liked more of the Ethereum part because it was much
Mm-hmm.
cheaper for me. Yeah.
Super cool. All right, Damaris, do you remember your first transaction in cryptocurrency? When exactly did you start? You said
Okay, for me, that was in back in 2017. So I was
yes.
introduced into a pyramid scheme where for
Mm-hmm.
you to join, you had
Mm-hmm.
to deposit some Bitcoin. So
Yes.
someone, the person who introduced bought for me the Bitcoins, and he did everything for me. So later on, after 2 months, he told me my money is ready, and there were Bitcoins in my wallet. So
Mm-hmm.
I sold the Bitcoin. I never knew much about it. He did everything for me. I only got the money.
Mm-hmm.
Then later
Mm-hmm.
on, I understood. I gained interest, and I wanted to understand what exactly, how am I making this money. So I realized that most people are being paid in Bitcoin, and most people did not know what exactly they do with this, because for them it was not, let me say, it was not intrinsic. It was not something they could liquidate easily. So when I learned, me and my cousin, we learned about Bitcoin, and we learned you can sell the Bitcoin on. At that time, it was local Bitcoin. Binance had not launched, so we used to buy from people, and I had some knowledge about the dollar. The dollar was around 103, so we used to buy like at a rate of $1 is 90 Kenya shillings. Then we come and
Mm-hmm.
sell. So for us, we covered the gap where people had Bitcoin but they did not know what to do with it. So we'll give
Mm-hmm.
them cash and they give us Bitcoin. That's
Wow.
how it
Wow.
started.
Amazing! Wow, amazing, amazing stuff. So, basically, I can tell you know that time because there are very few um, peer to peer platforms, and the ones which were there, you know, they didn't even have enough liquidity and stuff. So, personally, my first crypto actually I bought it in 2017, and the way we did it is because it was I called a guy and he told me I'll connect with someone who's coming to sell you Bitcoin. So we met in a certain cafe, and the guy we met, you know, we physically met actually, and I came with the cash and I gave him the money, and I bought Bitcoin from him at the time, and as it is actually I was actually buying to invest in a certain particular project. It was actually those ICOs at the time, so it was the ICO boom, whereby you invest in an ICO, not so sure if it's going to launch or not, you know. And actually most of those ICOs, they disappeared at that time. They never even came to light of the day. So I can say in short, my first experience in Bitcoin was, of course, through a scamish project. Okay, so if at all I knew what cryptocurrency was at the time, and again, actually, even the people who are selling to you, they can't tell you a lot of details. It was like, you know, people are holding a lot of information at the time. So that's how personally I started, and I find like right now, with peer-to-peer platform like Binance, it's very, very easy and secure for someone, you know, to buy your crypto safely and ensure you have them in a wallet and invest in coins and cryptos that are already launched, you know, or already trading safely without worrying about, you know, who's going to scam you and stuff like that. So that's how my journey has been. And before, you know, Lorena, tell us about um, your first cryptocurrency you bought, you know, and how you bought it. So you are actually doing a payment to the account. Please take us through. Be Ade can hear? Yeah. Okay, good. We
Oh,
can't
guys,
hear
can
you.
you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. You can hear me. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
So I just transferred the payment to the
Mhm.
person in this case. Let me refresh the screen just a sec. What just happened? Okay, I'll be telling you about my first crypto. My first crypto I bought, which was Cardano ADA. That
Mm,
was a bit recent in December this year. Sorry, December 2020. I was researching about new projects. I've been actually, an enthusiast in blockchain, but then I was still a student. I didn't have enough money to invest in any of these projects. But then I discovered that you could use the small amounts you have. You don't have to actually have a lot of money to start with. So I started with looking for projects which actually had proper use cases, and in this case I found Cardano. In this, by saying Cardano, I'm not saying like you should invest in it right now. I'm not saying this is not like financial advice. So
Yeah,
basically,
by the way.
once yeah, so once I bought into my Cardano, that's how I got my first crypto, and since then I discovered the other layer 2 scaling solutions like Matic, and that's when I just got into Matic. Yes. So I just made the payment. I hope
Nice.
everyone can see my screen. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, now I can see it.
Yes. So we just made the payment. So once you make the payment, you click on this transferred notify seller, this tab here. So the seller has received a notification that indeed I have transferred the money. So you can also be able to chat with the seller here. So this was my chat. In case you have issues, you can chat with the seller on the top right, the message tab there. I've had multiple people not knowing how to go about adding their payment methods. So first of all, what's really important is you should add your payment method before you actually buy. So in this case, you click on top right here, top right, and then you'll see such a menu. So you'll click on payment methods, which is these ones right now. So you'll click on add a payment method. So the add a payment method is for you. So for you, you won't see that screen with all those payment methods. So in this case, we can add a particular, let's say, a number. And then once we see the number, we can put in the name, the number. The name cannot be changed. The name will stick to the one you registered on Binance with. So once you put in the number, you'll be able to confirm. Binance will send you an SMS to verify, an OTP to verify the payment method you used. So in this case, that was M-Pesa. In case you need to add bank transfer, you'll click on all here on all. You'll click on all payment methods here, and then you will search any payment method that is suitable to you. In this case, you can also use like in Kenya, you can use M-Pesa till. So you can search for the keyword pay bill. So you'll see M-Pesa pay bill, then you'll click on that, and then you'll put in the account details, and that's it. So any merchant who's trading with you will be able to actually see those the trades. So on Binance, you're able to actually buy USDT, which is what we bought. The order has been completed, and as you can see, I'll show my account now. We paid for the money, and then the account has already been updated with the balance. So in case you need to swap to buy, let's say, a currency, you have to move this money to your spot wallet through the transfer option. I'll cover this because I have had these issues with most new traders. They look for money on their spot wallet while they've not transferred it from their peer-to-peer, and they've had that issue. So you'll click on transfer, and then you'll click on the particular asset that you have. In this case, we have USDT, and then on here you can see from P2P wallet to spot wallet. So you'll click on the amount you want to send. In this case, you want to send $40.56. You'll confirm the transfer, and then we will go to our spot wallet. So you will see you'll see such a menu where we'll see our USDT has arrived here. So now you can go and trade, which will be covered will be covered by our colleagues. Now,
Actually, you can just show us how. Okay, so if you have already transferred your money to a spot wallet and you want
yes.
to buy a coin like Matic, for example, how do you go
Yes.
about that?
So if you have transferred, remember you cannot trade money that is not on the spot wallet using the exchange here. So you have to move the money from the P2P to spot. There are other Binance products here, but now let's focus on spot, and we'll go to the trades tab here. So you can actually use the market tab where you can search different pairs. So at any one point, let's say we want to buy Matic, we will search the pair that matches Matic with, let's say, USDT. So we'll search for Matic USDT, we'll click on that, and then you'll get to this page where we will click on buy, and then there are these options. So I'll teach you through what is a market buy. So a market buy will this is called a taker. A taker will basically mean the order is fulfilled based on the market price, the best market price in the order book. The order book is the index you see on the right side, where you can see the ones in red, these are sellers, and the ones in green, these are buyers. So in this case, if we, let's say we want 25%, which is $10 to buy Matic, this order will be completed automatically without having to put an order on the order book. But then there's something called a stop limit. A limit order first. So a limit order gives you the flexibility of actually buying the price at the price or that you actually want. This is usually put in as a market maker. So let's say we can see the best order right now is 1.61, and we want to buy Matic at around at a lower price of, let's say, 1.65. So we can put in that, and then we can put it the amount you want in dollars, let's say $10, and then we'll get 16.5 Matic at $10 for $10. Then we'll click on buy Matic. So once you click on buy Matic, the order will be placed here. So I'll place, let me just place an order which is near the top here, so that you can see our order updating here. So there's usually a ticker. I need to add the dollar amount, which is, let's say, $10. So once you click on the buy, the order will be placed here. You can see the order is now in the order book. You can sort this by 0.1. You can see where the ticker, the yellow one, we can see here. This shows where our order is on the order book. That's called a limit order. Now, the limit order gives you the flexibility of actually being able to, buy at a particular price. Then, let's say now we want, there's that type of order which is called a stop limit. So a stop limit gives you the flexibility of buying, let's say, a particular coin at a rate that you want, but then you have a range. So let's say we want to buy Matic at a rate of 1.5, but then we realize that Matic could go even lower. Then we can put a limit order of, let's say, if it goes above, lower than this, which is, let's say, 1.45, then we want a certain amount of Matic, let's say $10. So in this case, we will have a conditional statement put in. So as you can read here, if the last price drops to or below 1.5, an order to buy 10 Matic at a price of 1.45 will be placed. So the good thing is now you have given it a range where you can be able to control you have given it a range where you can be able to control the price that you are able to buy using the stop limits. So in this case, it will put in, you can see a conditional order here, where you can see the conditions is must be less or equal to 1.5. So in this case, if Matic goes down to 1.4, it will buy. However, if Matic goes up to 1.5, then the stop limit order will execute too. I hope you guys have understood me. So there's a third one, which is a bit complex. It's called on cancel order, OCO. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to introduce this to you right now.
Okay, so
Uh,
that's a very, very good way of setting your trade if you want to buy maybe at a cheaper price if you think the price will still go down further. So that's what you call the limit trade. So yes, you'll show us the OCO shortly, but let me assume that maybe a user does not even when there's some people when they see these graphs, they see these charts, they actually feel confused. They wonder what
okay.
is there to click and so on. Maybe can you take us a little bit through the convert option?
Oh,
um
okay. So
yeah.
on the convert option, so this option gives you an easy way to, let's say, trade on different coins, like without having to go through the spot trade, the limit orders, the market orders. So here we can say, let's say we want to convert from USDT. So we have some USDT and we want to convert our money to let's say Matic, or let's say we can just put in Ethereum. So in this case, we'll put in, Binance will show us the amount of USDT we have. In this case, we have around $30 in USDT. So you will put in, let's say, $10 of worth of USDT is what you want to buy. Let me just add this to around $20, and then you will get, sorry.
Actually, the minimum you can be able to do on the convert section is $20. So that's the minimum
Oh,
you can
$20,
be
yeah.
able to do. Yeah, yeah. And
So
like
what,
on spot
which
trading, you can
is,
do as little as $10. Yeah. Go right ahead,
okay.
please.
Okay, so once you click on the amount you'd like to convert, you'll click on the preview conversion here. So you'll be told for $30 you'll get 0.007 Ethereum. So you make sure you click on the refresh button will appear, because if you take too long, the market is changing really quickly, so the order book changes. So right now we'll go ahead and convert Ethereum. So now when we go to our spot wallet, back to home, when you go to our spot wallet, we will find that we have Ethereum worth right now in Kenyan shillings. My account is displays in Kenyan shilling. I will shortly change that to display in USD value, which you can let me change here first. Sorry, here.
That's fine.
So you'd go to, to change your value to display in Kenyan shilling, you'll just go to this home option, you'll go to settings, then you'll go to the top left, which the profile, then you'll go to settings, and then you'll click on the currency and change it to, let's say, your local currency. So once you go back, when you go back to the wallets, so now spot wallet, you can see we have $30 worth of Ethereum. Now let's see how you sell. Let's say now you want to sell for USDT. So we have an option, instead of having to sell here, Binance offers USDT, Ethereum on P2p. So you can go to P2p and then click on sell. Then you'll click on the Ethereum tab, and then you will see all the orders that are on Ethereum. But then, as I said, remember to transfer your asset from spot wallet. As you can see, our P2P wallet doesn't have anything. So we want to click on transfer. You'll click on here. Then we will go and search that particular asset, which is Ethereum. We will find it, and then we will click on this to swap, so that this reads from spot wallet to P2P, and then we can see the amount of Ethereum, so we can confirm the transfer. And now on our P2P wallet, you can see now we have $30 worth of Ethereum. So when we click on sell, we will go to the Ethereum tab, because now we want to sell. That is, let's say in future you've made your profits, you want to now cash out. So you'll click on Ethereum, and then you'll go down to the order that matches you. So in this case, let's say we could use the next merchant who matches us. So in this case, I could use this person by the name Tycoon, and then I'll sell my Ethereum for, let's say, fiat, and then I will click on the payment method that I want him to pay me. And then once I click on the payment method, I'll just click on sell. Sorry, so shows we have just a sec. I'll click on this again. I'll find the ads, sorry for taking long. So you'll click on the Ethereum, and then you'll click a payment method, and then you'll click on sell. So this is one of the options to do that. You have another option where we can use this express option, though express option now only supports payments of at least sorry, I want to take it there. Sorry for moving too fast. So I want to sell, let's say, Ethereum. So I'll just click on the amount I want to sell in Ethereum, and then I will sell with 0 fee. So minimum selling, so the minimum selling quantity of Ethereum is 0.02 on Binance. So in this case, we'd have to, the easier thing is sell Ethereum for USDT. You convert our Ethereum for USDT, which is, I'll take you back to the convert section, where now you are cashing out to Ethereum. Remember, Ethereum is volatile. USDT is not volatile. By volatile, I mean price changes price changes on Ethereum, because it's a crypto, will change every second. But USDT has a kind of, it's called a stable coin because it retains its dollar pegged value. So in this case, we'll take Ethereum. We want to swap it for, let's say, USDT here, and then we'll put in the amount we want to swap. We'll preview the conversion. We'll convert right now. So you have our USDT ready. Now we can go back to our P2P, which is, there are two ways to get to the P2P. Either you click on home and click on this section, or you can click on wallets and then you click on P2P here. And then now we want to transfer that money from our spot wallet. Now we are on our spot wallet. We want to transfer this from our spot wallet to our P2P wallet. So we want to transfer USDT. Let's say now you've made your profits. We confirm this transfer. We go to our P2P wallet, and then your adverts will look like this. So we will come on the sell side. We will find someone who matches our payment method. Like right now, I'd like to select maybe M-Pesa. So I'll come and find this trader here who supports my rate. So first of all, there's something you need to see. So while you can see all these traders here, there's a minimum amount they support, which is called the limit. In this case, let's say a person like Borina, Borina, who has a price of 110.75, may use the limit, will limit his orders to fulfill from, let's say, 3,000 shillings up to 22,000 shillings. So I'll click, because I know my Ethereum is worth these 3,000 shillings, at least 3,000. So I'll click on the sell option, and then you'll click the amount of Ether you'd like to sell, or the amount of USDT you'd like to sell. So you can sell in crypto, but when you are selling, most times just use the fiat option, because that one gives you the actual amount in your local fiat currency that you'll receive, in this case in our Kenyan shilling. So we'll click on this payment method. I showed you how to add a payment method. So in case you don't have a payment method here, what will happen is once you click on the payment method, you'll be told to click on this add payment method, and you'll be taken to this window where you can add your payment method. In this case, we selected M-Pesa, so it will take us to add a payment, M-Pesa payment method. So we'll click on the amount, the number we want to be sent the money to, and then we'll click on the sell button. So we will wait for the buyer to send us this amount. Once the buyer sends us this amount, they will click on the you remember now when we were buying, we saw a button where it will showed us take me to payment, and then it also showed us once we paid, we clicked on the button called transferred, notify seller. So once they click on that, we will get this confirm receipt button as yellow, and then you can confirm that you've received the money once you've received the money. So in case you don't receive the money and the buyer has clicked on that, they've paid you, so the appeal option will show up. So once the appeal options show up, Binance is able to be the intermediary. It will provide the escrow services here in this case, and then you'll be able to resolve the dispute. Both of you will be asked for your statement so that you can be able to verify that the transaction actually happened or not. So they are really swift. It doesn't take that long in case an appeal is raised. Also, something you should see here on the order page. So the seller's time, you should expect to receive the money in like 14 minutes a maximum, and we can see the username, their name that they will pay us with. You can see the amount of time remaining. So like on our previous order, we could see the order, we could see rather the orders, the person completed the order and the money had been deposited to our account. So there's also another easier way, which is using the Binance Lite application. So I let Mokisha take over as I switch my screen to share the Binance Lite profile.
Amazing. That was a really nice session. Showing us how to sell your crypto. First of all, we went through how to convert your crypto from one currency to another currency. So you have bought your USDT. So you want to invest in a currency, let's say like Matic, let's say like Binance Coin, BNB, or even Bitcoin, or even Ethereum, or any other currency like Dogecoin, for example. How do you go about it? So we have seen how to now convert your stable coin, that is USDT, or any other currency to another cryptocurrency which you want to buy on the exchange. So one option basically, which is very simple, is using the convert option. So convert option usually is very simple. You just need to click the currency you're converting from and the currency you're converting to, and it will just give you at the market rate. Okay, at the market rate. So that is very simple. But also we have seen how you can be able to trade on the spot. So that means you want to make a trade on either a limit trade. So a limit trade is whereby you think the price will change to a certain level. So you can put the price which you think you can when that particular asset gets to, it will execute your order directly. So we have been able to see that exactly. And we have also been able to see how you can buy at market price on spot. Okay, on spot. So one more thing that actually will be seen is how do you do the OCO. So we'll be seeing that. Are you ready to
Yes,
share
I'm
your
ready.
screen?
Yes, I'm sharing
Okay,
my
cool.
screen right now. So lucky enough, our buyer has already paid us, so we'll be able
Okay.
to see how the
That
orders
was
will
fast,
appear.
actually. That was very
Yes.
fast.
So most the reason we advise people to use verified merchants, like you're able to actually get fast payment, really fast payments. So as you can see here, the buyer has already paid from my M-Pesa messages, so I can see that. So I'll go first we'll go and release this. I want to show people the interface through Binance Lite application. So once the order has been paid, you can see such an interface. So we will click on confirm receipts, and then there is this pop-up that shows up. So there's another confirmation here that reads, I can confirm that the payment is successfully received in correct amount and the sender information. So something I have realized with most people, in as much as you can pay from any other account, the issue is your name must match what you're showing, the kind of order you've placed on Binance P2P. That is because we need to maintain trust with people. We need to maintain, if let's say Munene Matendu pays you, it should be Munene Matendu who sends the money. Please maintain that. So on this order, we can confirm that we've received the money from this person. So on this page, I will be prompted to send a code. You cannot see this page because this is a secure page by Binance. So I will just copy my code here and then put it in on the confirmation page and submit that particular order. So that's how you release the coins for any person who pays you via when you sell. So I usually leave a positive review for most people who we've traded with. So that's and you can see the messages they leave you on here. So now I want to show you the Binance Lite interface, which is the easiest way to buy your crypto. So once you open Binance, usually the interface will look like this. So you will click on this option here on these three buttons here, the middle one. So let's say you want to buy crypto, you'll just click on buy, and then you will find the particular coin you want to buy. Let's say we want to buy ADA. Let's buy Ethereum, ETH. So we will click on that, and then we can say the amount of Ethereum we'd like to buy. So in this case, we can buy from 1,600 to 280,000 per order. So in this case, I'll put in 1,600 shillings. This is just for showing how this is created. Then you'll click on buy ETH. And then now we will select the payment methods that we'd like to use. In this case, I'd like to use the, let's say, M-Pesa pay bill. Usually the pay bills most of them are free. So that's usually the best option to use. So in case you've already added your money to your account, that will be to your P2P account, your money will show on the fiat balance. But now we need to add money to our P2P account. So right now you won't see the P2P option because this is the really easy option to use, which Binance makes it really easy for you. So we'll see the M-Pesa pay bill. I'll click on that. So I'll click on you should not stay on this page for so long because you have to refresh over and over because the prices are changing. You will be matched to a person who will give us a good rate for Ethereum. So in this case, this is the person so we'll go to take me to the payment page. So we will find that their pay bill is right here. So and their account number is right here, and then the name that will show is right there. So usually I'll just go to my Safaricom app. I'll click on Lipa and M-Pesa, and then I'll put in the account number here. The pay bill was 247. The amount was 1,600. So I'll click on continue. I'll click on pay. So right here I will unshare my tab just a bit to put in the password. Just a sec. Okay, now I'm sharing my screen again. I have put in the password, and this is I want you to see this. So once I've put in my password, it will click there, and now I have paid this particular user. I'll get two messages, one from their pay bill and one from their usually the account which we've paid. So most likely it will show up here. So you can see we've sent so I don't want to show names, so I'll just skip on this page, but we have already sent the payment. So I'll click on transferred, notify seller. So that's it. So you'll just wait for the seller to release your crypto. So once you've bought, I'll show you how now to sell. I think we have some USDT. So we will, that was a buy order. That's how it happens. So now in case you want to sell, you'll click on this option. First of all, let's wait for this person to maybe release the coin, and then we'll be able to convert that Ethereum to, let's say, USDT. So say you bought Ethereum at let's say a rate of 400,000 at a particular coin, and Ethereum has gone up. Now you want to sell your Ethereum. You have the option to just come directly and sell Ethereum, but maybe you'd want to buy another coin. So you'd want to swap, let's say, Ethereum for, let's say, Cardano. So I'd like to wait for some time for this person to release the payment.
Wow,
so
amazing.
that you can see.
So as we wait for, thank you so much, madam. So as we wait for these guys that person to release the coin, maybe we'd like to have a few out inputs from our amazing ladies here. So what are some of the, as P2P merchants, what are some of the experiences you have had on Binance Exchange? Let me start with Kathy.
Exactly like what kind of experience, Makisha?
Like okay, you have dealt with different clients. Actually, when you look at your your portfolio, or rather your profile, you've done over 1,000 trades. And by the way, guys, Kathy is one of the P2P merchants on Binance, so you can also launch a trade. All these guys, by the way. So Kathy is on P2P as a buyer and also seller. Also, Mazendo goes with the name B Ada. He's also a trader there as a P2P merchant. And also we have Damaris there, goes by the name Bitcoinaire. Also, so what kind of, basically, let me just start. Which assets specifically do you guys usually trade on? Kathy?
For myself, I do USDT, BTC. Once in a while, the BTC, that is, Ethereum, DAI, BSD. Yeah.
Okay.
I also do other coins that are not available on Binance, in the sense that they're not listed on P2P. So I do LTC, Dash, XRP. I buy all that. Yeah.
You buy back. Okay.
Yeah, I buy, yes. Or if somebody needs me to sell, mostly I get a lot of requests from guys who I've dealt with on the P2P. They come and tell me I have XRP, I want to cash out, so we're able to do that.
Amazing.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
Nice. Damaris, which coins do you usually deal with on Binance P2P? Damaris, can you hear us? Okay.
Hello, just a second.
Okay, go ahead, Damaris.
I also deal with a variety of coins, and P2P mostly it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT. But on spot trading, I have a variety of coins because I really try and diversify. Also do on spot trading, I do Bitcoin, I do F, I do USDT, I do Stellar, I do Cardano, Solana. I do a couple of coins on spot trading. On spot trading, I'm diversified as compared to P2P.
Nice. And Be Ada, as a merchant, how do you how do you manage to maintain this portfolio of different currencies, and vis-a-vis be able to also trade on spot as well?
So on that, usually, the good thing about Binance is the wallets are actually separated really well. So anything on the spot wallet is, any coins you hold on the spot wallet is not like on the P2P platform. So the P2P wallet only allows me to sell what I'm holding on the P2P wallet. So you can never, mix and match any of the assets you've held, not unless you actually want to transfer them. So in my case, I usually just don't let your money sit on your wallet while you could earn. On Binance offers you a Binance Earn platform where you can stake your money, you can invest in flexible savings accounts, where usually that's where most of my portfolio is. I just move my money there because it can be making more money. The yields are usually really good as compared to legacy banking. You can also so those platforms have really helped me, including the crypto loans, which I'm not sure if it's a good idea to talk about them right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's amazing. That's amazing. So maybe you can also check if the buyer has already released.
Yes, the buyer has already released. So I wanted to take you back to share the screen again.
Okay.
So here, please confirm you can see my screen. So when
Just
we
a
go
minute.
to, okay.
There we go.
So I won't click on the portfolio here because Binance also shows the portfolio of your other products. So I will just show you how to convert, let's say, that Ethereum. We just bought it worth 1,600 shillings. So now we may want to convert that Ethereum to, let's say, a coin like XLM, Stellar Lumen, XLM. Let's see. XLM. So we have these. So let's say we have ETH and to XLM, yeah, confirm. So we have some amount in ETH, which is this amount. Now we'd like to convert this amount to XLM. So we'll preview the conversion. So, oh wait, the minimum amount would be 0.078. So we had some USDT, so we can just use the USDT option, and then we can see, geez, just a sec. I'll unshare the screen just a second, and then I'll just transfer some money here so that you can see how the preview actually works. Okay. So so I'll move some money from Binance Pool. I just realized we cashed out some of our money, so I'll move a bit of BNB from our pool, and then it's now on our spot wallet. So I want let me share my screen now. So are you guys able to see my screen? The phone screen.
Not yet. Yeah, now there we go.
Okay. So I also realize we won't be able to trade that little amount. So I'll transfer the ETH again. So just a sec again. We need a minimum of $10 to $10 to trade on these other coins, most of them, and just need to get some cash here, and so that you can see how the other ones work. Okay, perfect. So we have some money. Let me share my screen now. Okay, there. Okay, so we are holding $23 worth of BNB. So now we know we have some money. So let's say you bought yourself some BNB. So you could click on the convert option, click on, actually, first of all, BNB is listed on the merchants P2P. So you're able to actually sell BNB directly to other merchants, and we can see Binance offers you this option to just click on, let's say you want to click max, you just click on max, and then you can sell your BNB, and then you'll be matched to the order that you want to be, rather to be paid in fiat maybe. So but I want to show you the conversion, which we'll focus on right now. Let's say we want to convert one particular coin to another. So now we have some BNB. We'll click on BNB, we'll confirm. Let's say we want to swap our BNB for, let's say it's LM. So you'll click on there, and then you'll confirm here. So we'll put in the maximum amount of BNB. In this case, we have 0.04 BNB. The current BNB value is around 54,000 Kenyan shillings. So we'll preview the conversion. Minimum amount is, I'm just making some few errors. Let me go back to my spot. We have some BNB. Oh wait, the conversion had a minimum of $20. So we'll try again this BNB, and then let's say we want to convert for BUSD. We'll confirm this conversion. We'll put in the amount of BNB we have. So we are converting from, please look at here, converting from, and we are converting to here, and then we'll preview the conversion. So we are told the minimum amount we can actually convert here is 0.05 BNB. So just a second, we'll just add some more, let's say BNB. So I'll click on the buy option. So I'll walk you through, I already walked you through the buy option, so you can be reviewing something else as I add some more amounts so that you guys can see how the conversion using the Binance Lite app works. Okay, sure.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so I'm adding some little bit of BNB so that you can see the conversion. So I want to, I've unshared the screen so that you guys can be, let's review something else as I add this.
Okay, great. Okay, cool. So back to my amazing ladies here. So let me ask a very simple question to you, Damaris. So what is the like, have you ever in your past journey, when you started your crypto life, what was your most difficult experience for you to gain? Like what was like your most challenging time in crypto? And maybe how would you really advise the new users who are joining the crypto right now?
I
For
think
example,
the
let me
most
just ask you,
challenging
let me just make it easier. So, for example, most of the guys when they come to crypto, they realize that there are all these new jargons. Like someone is asking, like someone in the chat is asking, what is P2P? Is it P2P or B2B? So they're wondering what are all these terms. So there is this kind of crypto lingo which is used most of the time by crypto enthusiasts and also crypto traders. So some of course that will be the challenge, before you get the gist of it. So you have really maybe not known what it is before you get it. So on your journey, like what was the most challenging part?
So for me, when I started trading crypto, the most challenging part was price fluctuations.
Yeah.
Because at times I will buy in bulk, and I'm still holding, and then the price goes lower. And at that time, back in 2017, crypto was not well embraced. So I think for me, I'm self-taught. Most of these things I learned the hard way. So it took time for me to realize there's something known as Binance, which has an exchange. I can do spot trading. We have stable coins. So I think the most challenging part was protecting my capital from price fluctuations. But thanks to Binance, I learned spot trading. So when I buy in bulk, I used to convert to USDT and I hold a small amount. For me, I'm someone who protects my capital. I better keep my capital than I am not affected with the fear of missing out. Let's say BNB, it's the price increases. I will not feel bad if I was holding USDT, because the same way the price increased, maybe by 10%, it will have dropped by 10%. And because I've experienced the loss of losing when I did not have the knowledge, I think our price fluctuations was the most challenging part.
Amazing. Wow. So, yeah, so most people actually, wonder this volatility of crypto. And you find that most guys from the traditional financial market, they when they come to crypto, they learn crypto, they start saying crypto is too volatile. It's too volatile. Prices are going up and down. But again, remember that volatility is actually an opportunity for you to make money. So most traders usually, when you have the right understanding on how to take advantage of the market, you get to learn that volatility is actually opportunities to make money. So if market goes up, you can make money, and if the market goes down, also you can make money as well. So all you need to have is a proper understanding on how to trade. And Kathy, maybe tell us from your end, what was one of the most challenging part for you?
Um, First, the first thing is right from the start, me being a female,
Mm,
was you could see some guys. Sometimes you find some characters, especially some men,
mm,
who it's like they don't want. They find like, as in, like, how can I say this? It's like they think you don't know what you're doing. Yeah,
mm,
they think you don't know what you're doing. You're a lady. What are you doing in this space? So I've had to make a name for myself. I've had to know how to deal with different people, especially different men. I can just tell right away from speaking with somebody how I'm going to handle this person. Is this
mhm,
person, the kind you want to, they want to be handled delicately. They want to, sometimes they feel they know better than,
mhm,
they can't know. I can't tell them something. I can't
mm,
advise. Yeah, I've
mm,
had that character, but later on, when they see a transaction go through, you see those are some of your best clients. They'll be very loyal to you.
mhm,
I can also say it has worked on my favor, me being a female. You get to be trusted more. That,
mhm,
somebody can even do an offline, like some of the coins I've talked about, XRPs, LTC, they're not available. And you find guys, they just send to my wallet. Some even don't ask. Once I give them once, they just send, they be sending, like, I've sent something, pay me,
mhm.
like,
Yeah.
so I can say it is both ways. It has worked
Mm,
for me, and it has also been maybe a kind of a disadvantage, because there's some
mm.
women don't like dealing with women. Too bad.
And I think on the same line, as a merchant, what is the most selling aspect for you for new clients, and also for to maintain existing clients as well?
Just be straightforward, be respectful. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Learn your people skills. Yeah,
Mm,
and
mm,
trustworth. That's the most you. That's the best thing you can do. It.
mhm,
It is slow.
mm,
It is slow. Don't. Also, I've just come to realize, don't chase some deals especially when
mm,
they're too good. Let things
mm,
come. It's slow. I imagine I've started, say, very well from 2018. Yeah, yes, I started in
mm,
2017, but the process of getting the capital, you can save from 2018 uh in a good way, in a full way.
mm,
Um, and still here I am, but
mm.
it has grown from small. Make a name. I've made a name for myself. I believe,
Right.
like, you didn't find somebody who has any issue. I went with the money, as in, like, you know.
Mm, mm,
And if you can deliver, just be honest.
mm,
If you can deliver on time, just be honest.
mm,
And yeah, mind your own business. Yeah,
mm,
but have also, for new people, I can advise. Um, uh, get people who get some people who can support you in this industry. Like I have a few clients who have turned to be my friends, to people I've never seen, I've never met. That these are people who I go to when about holding a certain coin. When there's something new, we share. You can form a small group. You don't need to be even. It can be even 5, 6 people, and that has really helped. Form your own community.
Mm,
Make your clients your friends.
mm.
Um, yeah, this is a space where you meet so many people, so many
Right.
people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
just do the right thing, be honest,
Mm.
and
And I
work
think
hard.
there's a word which you're running away from. Trust.
Trust, yeah, trust.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the honesty part, ethics
Yeah.
in business. Don't go with people's money. Don't. But
Absolutely.
you don't know where this person's money is coming from. It's
Mm,
his savings. It's maybe it's something they've saved for. Especially this crypto, you find there's so many young guys, and
mm,
I am so happy when I see people who are telling they're student. And I mean, when I was student, we didn't have this.
mm.
I wish I knew that. Like I think I don't know. It's a good time. It's such a good time. It's a beautiful time for these young people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
don't.
yeah. Actually, it's a very interesting time for young people like Ada here or
Mhm.
Madendo. So you guys, you're very young, and you just completed your campus, and here you're making money. Trading on Binance. You have all this knowledge which you're actually sharing with us here. What really pushed you to join crypto?
Uh, First, I'll tell you about something I've been hearing from like everyone. So when you look at the quote unquote online, the Instagram traders, they're just
Mm,
trying to show you flamboyant life. They're trying to show you, but they can't show you the back end. Most of these people, they are not legit. As you've seen a news story from the Dubai guy. I won't mention the name. So usually, please don't rush into anything without knowledge. So my first thing is I really wanted the financial freedom. I was scammed so many times. I won't. Uh, yes, this one I can mention. SBC Global. Yes, I was scammed so many times, and
mm,
I was trying to chase this thing called financial freedom. Financial freedom where I don't have to, wake up and have to go to a job. I'm a cyber security researcher by in profession. I did IT, and I'm a CH certified ethical hacker. So yes, this is something I really wanted, but now when you see cryptocurrency, it gives you that kind of freedom. It gives you the ability to invest, as opposed to like in let's say Kenya. We are able to, you don't have that much money to invest really. But then I learned how to manage finances on my own, how to invest in different coins, and I can say I grew my portfolio really quickly. I just can't tell you how fast I've grown my portfolio so fast. But
mm,
the thing I had to invest with first was a lot of knowledge. There's a high chance if you call me at 2 a.m., you'll find me, and I'll tell you, most likely I'll be researching on a new ICO that is coming, the airdrop, so that what are the projects coming on, what will they be doing. So first of all, most people come into crypto hoping for quick money, quick cash.
mhm,
That person bringing you to crypto for quick cash, that's how quickly you will always lose that money. So
mhm,
be sure before you even invest, do your own research. That's
mhm,
what this is a term you'll come across so many times, DYOR, which means do your own research. You can contact your friends, you can discuss on maybe things that have coming up, but then let no one tell you what to invest into, without you having to go and read about, let's say, the white paper of these projects, understanding what they are really doing. I can tell you, like the time Matic, when I discovered Matic, I was looking into solutions to. I tried buying it on a decentralized exchange, and my gas fees was, my transaction fees, which is what we call gas fees, was around 14,000. and I was trying to buy a coin for 7,000. So that didn't make sense to me. So I started looking for people who are solving these issues, and I found like Matic was layer 2 scaling solution for ETH. So that's how now I see, okay, on the Polygon network, we're able to, bring down the fees to this. This has a proper use case. So now that said, I can see the use case and I can see why I could invest in that particular coin, because now if Matic has to trade on its own decentralized exchange, people have to stake that particular coin. So I won't go into staking so much, but what I'll tell you is you need to do your own research. You need to read. Don't invest just because someone is telling you something has money. Please read. Yes.
Wow, that's a very deep. So, when you say people need to invest in knowledge, I think that is the core factor people need to consider first. And one thing which Binance has stood for all along is to keep teaching our users, to keep helping our users understand the ropes, understand how to buy your crypto safely, and how to be able to sell and convert your crypto easily. So Binance is focused in education, and it keeps helping you guys learn a lot about cryptocurrency. And I'll also be sharing some of the Binance Telegram pages which you can join, especially Binance Telegram in Kenya. So in there you find their users, guys there, they share a lot of knowledge, helping each other, and people are trying to help each other not to be scammed. And also in those Telegram pages, you also realize there are also people who joined those groups to scam others. But you realize that the community is very alert, and everyone who joins out with a bad intention, they're always called out, and banned, and not be able to to scam others. So basically, knowledge is key in this space, and it's very, very important for you to keep on searching for this knowledge, to keep reading, to keep learning. And also, I will be sharing a link to Binance Academy. Okay, Binance Academy, it's free. You can be able to learn anything on Binance Academy. You just need to type whatever topic you want to learn, and you can always get a lot of materials, over 200 articles which have been put together by Binance to help you, get this knowledge for free. Okay, for free. So it's very, very important for all of us to keep searching for this knowledge. So Maden, tell us, are you still have managed through?
Yes, I actually managed. So I wanted to just share my screen again, and we can do the conversion. We can do another
Right.
sale, and then you guys can see how exactly this happens. So I'm assuming
Okay.
everyone can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yes. So I just bought some more.
Hold up. Okay. Yeah. They can.
Guys. Okay, now I can
Actually,
see my screen. It's still black. Okay.
Yeah, it's still black.
Let me check again. So screen sharing, perfect. Oh, perfect. It's let me now come back. There we go. Okay, perfect. You guys can see this, right?
Yes.
So yeah, so you click on the convert option. So once you have, let's say you've bought your USDT, and first of all, let's say you want to put in some money, you've decided to wait on a project. My advice is to hold stable coins. Stable coins are coins that don't have they're not volatile, so the value does not change to the upside or to the downside really quick. It's pegged to the dollar, so it will always maintain the value of the dollar. And the stable coins we have is DAI, DAI. The second one is USDT Tether, which is the biggest by market share as of right now. We have USDC, which I've not traded this. I'm not sure if it's on Binance. Let me check whether USDC is on Binance. This is a stable coin. As you can see, the graph is usually balancing at the same price, so the value doesn't really change. It's pegged to the dollar. And then BUSD, this is a Binance stablecoin, which also, if you trade these Binance pairs, you're able to actually get a reduction in, trading fees. You're able to get such. So the value will always be pegged to the dollar. So in case you want to buy something at a future time, buy into a stable coin. However, if let's say you've seen the markets are really down, and the number one law of trading is, invest in what you can afford to lose. And something I usually tell people, when there's fear, that's the best time to invest. When there is a lot of greed, that's the best time to take your profits. When there is a lot of greed, I mean, crypto has shot up. We have crazy prices, and people are just having new price targets which are crazy. I think that's when you are, when you guys are, you've seen your portfolio, you've made enough money, just take some part of the profits. You can Binance Academy actually offers a lot of information on such. It will offer articles on how to actually trade, how to do taking profits, and how to invest during the dips. So here we have bought some USDT. Now you can click on convert. So let's say today I wanted to buy Cardano ADA. So I have some USDT. So I will click on let me go back here. So we clicked on this button, and then we clicked on convert option. And then once you click on convert option, you click on, let's say, USDT. So however, let's say there's a pair that is not on the P2P platform. So let's say you want to buy Cardano. You could also use this buy option, and then you could click on, let's say, ADA, and then let's say you want 10 Cardano. You click on buy. So the minimum should be 1600 in Kenyan shillings. So you click on that, and now we can use our fiat balance if we had any. And then right now in Kenya, the bank deposits are in the process of being added. They are not fully functional as of right now. But the beauty of cryptocurrency is the decentralization, which means you can use peers, so no one can limit you on who you can trade with. So let's say you have, most people called me at first and asked me, my bank doesn't process this. Banks won't stop any of these crypto thing because it's purely decentralized, and the peer-to-peer platform even makes it much easier because there's a lot of liquidity. The Binance merchants have, one of the most liquidity. I see like Kathy can fulfill even big orders, huge orders, so never be worried that you can't cash out. So now we are on the convert option. We will click from USDT because we have some USDT, and then let's say we want to buy XLM, which is, we can search here XLM, and then we can click on confirm. And then let's say we want to buy $20 worth of XLM. We'll click on $20, and then we'll see the conversion window. So this one tells us we will get the rate right now of XLM is 2.7, which keeps changing so Binance will refresh this every 5 seconds just to keep up with the price. So once we are ready, we'll just click on convert. So now it's converting, and that's easy. Like just like that, you have your own XLM now. So if we wanted to buy, let's say, another coin, let's say Cardano, ADA. So we have our USDT from, and then we want to convert to ADA. Cardano is ADA. You just search on it, you click on it, and that's it. And we can maybe buy $24 of Cardano, and we preview the conversion. So we'll be told the rate at which it's converting. So as of right now, one USDT will buy you 0.35 Cardano, and then we'll refresh on this here and click on convert. Now our portfolio has Cardano that way. So that said, Binance makes it really easy for you to get yourself into these projects. If you've done your research, if you're a new user, you can use this interface. It's really easy for you to, trade on these. Then you're able to actually search on the markets here. And first of all, I'll want to show you, maybe most of you understand your own currency as opposed to the dollar. As I said, you go to top left here, you click on that, you scroll down to settings here, and then you go to the currency tab here, and then you search your own local currency. So let's say search KES. So now our values will be displayed in Kenyan shillings. So as of right now, we can see BNB is around 54,473.31. You can see, let's say we wanted to find out the value of Dogecoin. Now we can see Dogecoin right now is trading at 32 shillings 0.93. So and then this buy option will just take you back to the one we showed you earlier. So that's basically how you go about the Binance application. So Mokisha, please, anything you may want to add?
All right, amazing. I think that is really, really interesting. And guys, I think we have really learned a lot from our panelists. And I can see, we are almost coming to a close of this session. But as I had promised earlier, I think it's about time so that we can listen to you guys. Please drop your questions on the chat section below, and we'll be attending to them. We'll be selecting 10 good questions, okay? 10 good questions. And so please, Damaris and Kathy, kindly help us to pick at least one question, and whatever question you pick, that will be one of our lucky winners for the $200 prize pool, which will be shared among 10 people. So each winner is going to walk away with $20 each. Okay, so yeah, so let's select questions from our chat section here, and every question you select, we'll be able to feature it for our winners. We'll put them in the draw. You guys are ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. So go right ahead, pick one question, and then just read it here for us. So who's going to start? Let's start with Damaris. You have a question?
I'm trying to. I can't
You're
find
trying
the
to get
questions
one.
in
Okay,
mine.
let me quickly pick one here. This guy by the name Ranzit Kumar is asking, and the other, please, this is yours. Are BNB good for holding? Remember, before it's answered, we don't give any trading advice, and whatever information you're given here, you need to go and do your own research. So that is a good question which has been asked by yeah. Oh, sorry,
Okay.
I lost that name again. Yeah, please
Ramzet.
go ahead and answer.
Okay. So as I said earlier, so if you consider, first of all, before you hodl into, okay, first, when someone says hodl, HODL, they just mean hold over a long term. So first of all, if you need to hodl into a project, you have to have done your research. So none of these coins we can tell you, like, I'm not a financial advisor, I cannot tell you to hold that particular coin. You just have to do your own research, see whether this project makes sense to you, see whether in this case, you can look at what BNB is used for. BNB can be used for maybe paying transaction fees on Binance Smart Chain, which is a huge chain, processes payments really fast. It's one of the fastest chains, grown really fast. BNB also kind of backs up the Binance exchange as a whole. You can also get free, rather reduced trading fees on Binance, which are really significant. Insignificant because the trading fees on Binance are really low. That's why we kind of prefer this platform. So I cannot tell you clearly, like hodl BNB. All you have to do is just go do a proper research. You can read into the BNB white paper, see what it's used for, analyze the past price actions, see whether it's something you can actually hold. That applies for any other coin. Let no one tell you hold this coin because it will pump. So please remember that. Always do proper research just before you invest into anything. If you invest into anything without prior research, it's just like giving out money. Just remember that.
Okay, we have the second question coming from Abdallah Muhsin. He's asking, can I trade via P2P with traders outside my country?
Oh,
I can take that. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
go right
sorry,
ahead.
Kade.
Yeah, you can. Yes, I believe you can. Say like right now, we the Tanzanian market and the Rwanda market were open, and I believe you can do it via M-Pesa Global. At the same time, if you have the Tigo or the Vodafone lines, you can also do that while you're still here.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's go to the next question from Rachel Kohe. Rachel Kohe is asking Damaris, how do you know it's the right time to buy or sell a particular cryptocurrency? Damaris, you have an answer to that? Okay, but then you can go for it.
Mm. I'll say there's
Oh,
there's
okay.
no predetermined time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Okay. So I'll say there's no predetermined time where you can say it's time to buy or it's time to sell. You have to do your own research. You have to check you have before you buy a coin, you check at its history. Where did it begin? How is it going? And always when for me, always I always have on Binance, you can select your favorite coins and list them on one page. Whenever everything is green, let's say we are above 10% plus, for me you can't buy at such a time because already the market, those people who bought when the price was low are already taking profits. So you should also try. You should buy low and sell high. So let me just say, do your own research and just make sure you buy low and sell high. When you buy high and sell low, you'll be going on a loss. So there's no predetermined time. Just do your own research.
Good stuff, good stuff. That is a very well answered question. They said the best time to have invested in cryptocurrency was it 5 years ago or 2 years ago? And the next best time to invest is right about now. Okay. You don't need to wait. Now, let me answer this question by Amazement Abina. Amazement Abina is asking, is P2P trading free? Is P2P trading free? So, Binance P2P is absolutely free. Okay. Binance P2P is absolutely free. So, we just want our users to have this amazing experience for buying and selling for free. Okay, and you'll not be charged anything. So Binance is a robust platform which helps you buy and sell cryptocurrency and also helps you to trade and buy other cryptocurrency and also invest in other assets. For example, you can invest in your, in our earn products. Okay, like for example, if you want to be earning a particular interest in a certain coin, so you can choose one either of the currency and invest and be earning on either on a monthly basis, but depending on the type of product or rather you have chosen. So Binance makes sure that how you buy and sell on P2P is free, and also gives you an opportunity to do so much more. I can see other guys who are asking if you can be able to trade on futures and so on. Unfortunately, you can't feature that here, but basically you can trade on futures, you can trade on spot, you can trade on so many other products on Binance Exchange. Lorena, do you have any question you have picked from our audience?
Let me just. So there's someone who says been trying to to buy using credit
Let
card.
me just quickly help. Let me show you this one. Very important. Oliver Pioko. Okay, Oliver Pioko is asking a very important question to you, Brian. Please see if you can answer it.
So for a P2P, if you want to know if it's a verified merchant, first of all, let me just show you quickly how to determine that. So when you're using Binance Lite to buy, if you can see my application right now, can you guys see a screen? Can you guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So
now we can see.
It seems to have been lost, kind of. So on Binance, anyone who has a yellow tick, that one is a verified merchant. That means you can trust that person to buy from that person. Remember, you can. Oh, sorry. Now we can be able to switch here. So when you're you see this screen, when you buy here, Binance will automatically match you to the merchant who can be able to fulfill your order. However, when you come to the Binance Pro and go to the adverts, anyone who has this tick here, see this yellow tick, these are verified merchants, as opposed to say someone like the Twire BTC, that's not a verified merchant. This one, the one who goes by the name Pidy, is a verified merchant. The one who goes by the name Professor is a verified merchant. They just have a small yellow, black tick on a yellow background that shows. Please note, some people may try to put this, but you can always tell a merchant. That's it.
All right. On the same breath, someone has asked a question. I'm not going to pick this question as one of our raffle winners because he has actually directed the question directly to me. But on the same breath, he's asking, how does Binance ensure that the merchants are allowed on P2P are credible?
Oh, can I take that?
I don't know if it's your network which is shaking, but Kathy, can you answer that quickly?
I repeat again.
So he's asking, how does Binance ensure that the merchants allowed on P2P are credible?
I believe first we verify, we give our documents such as ID. We provide some proof of capital. Like I think when I was applying to be a merchant, I gave out my bank statements, I gave out my proof of address, all that, and I had to show if I have history being a trader. So that is how they verify that you have been in the industry. And I believe if you're new, you can start obviously to start trading to be a merchant, but it will take a while so that they see your track record, and after that, that's when you can apply to be verified and provide all those documents. Yeah.
Amazing. So actually, basically, Binance ensures that the merchants who are trading there, they have to go through a thorough KYC process, and they have to do up to advanced level of verification for you to become a merchant. And by doing that, we make sure that our merchants are extremely credible and they have enough supply, and we keep monitoring. So something else maybe which has not been mentioned is that a merchant has to maintain a completion rate of above 80%. And also by completion rate means how fast does that merchant release that particular asset which they are trading. And also, over and above the completion rate, we need to ensure that before you become merchant, you have done enough orders. Okay, you have done over 200 orders at least on Binance, and also have a prior experience trading on P2P. So we go through a thorough verification process just to ensure our merchants are credible. And we have a dedicated team in Binance, which actually keep monitoring the merchant's behavior. So any merchant who maybe is doing any suspicious, or maybe is reported doing any suspicious things, then he's quickly flagged, and most of the times they are banned from Binance platform. So they can trade on other platforms, but they'll not become a P2P trader. So that is to answer that particular question. It could have been picked as one of the question. Unfortunately, it was not directly to the panelists. So let me go to another. Any question you guys have picked, please feel free. Anyone who has picked my panelists?
So I have a user
Okay, so
motivation.
okay, you've picked which one?
Yeah, there's a user goes by the name motivation every day. Is there a maximum I can trade in a day?
Okay.
So I am not aware of any amount of a maximum amount of you can trade any day. Usually you can just trade as much as you can. However, for Binance, lately they have been they've updated the trading for maybe, for this I didn't know exactly if you meant on P2P or on spot, because those have kind of a different kind of rate, because on spot, let's say you're on margin, you're limited to a certain amount of margin, but on P2P I'm not aware of any limitations.
All right, good stuff. Okay, that is good. So any other question? Kathy, do you have any question you want to pick from the audience?
Yes. There's one here has asked. LOT Lions of Savo.
What's
That
the
is the
name again?
username. Lions of Savo.
Uh-huh.
L.
Yes.
Yeah. He's asking. Been trying to buy using credit card, but it always refuses. Says inquire with my bank. Kindly, which banks accept without issues? I don't think I'm aware of any of bank that is able to purchase through Binance in Kenya. Makisha, maybe you can
Mhm.
clarify on this. I've been getting a lot of this.
Okay, so initially, we used to have a few banks which enabled people to be buying with their cards, but as time went, you realize that you know it becomes more difficult for banks to accept people buying crypto using their credit card or their debit card. So for now, I might not be able to tell you which bank accept, but it's good for you to just check. Some banks usually do, I think, but most of them still they don't allow that particular thing. So the best way to buy your crypto usually is on P2P, whereby you're not restricted by anyone, okay, and you avoid these intermediaries in between who are actually telling you what to do or what not to do with your money. So on P2P it's very simple. You just pay either with your M-Pesa, or you can pay with your bank transfer, or any other way, which makes it easier for you. All you need to do is to identify the payment method for that particular merchant which you want to trade. So that's a good question from LOT, Lions of Savo. Lions of Savo.
Makisha, I
Yeah.
have there's a question here. So someone is
Mhm.
Oliver Kipkoech, which means asks, can KCB account work in payment method for cryptos? Um, so Oliver, and I can see also a follow up from the same Stanchart. Can I have tried it? So usually on P2P, because you're sending someone money, this is just a user. Every bank will work on P2P because you're paying to a certain a particular user. You can do bank to bank transfers, you can do M-Pesa to bank, which are usually free. You can do mostly, I've tried like 20 banks in Kenya. They are working. Most of your used banks, I can tell you, Cooperative, Equity, KCB, Absa, Stanchart, Stanbic, all these banks, all these major banks, they just support because it's a payment to someone, which is that cannot be stopped.
Amazing, amazing. So we have two more questions to pick, two more lucky winners to pick. So Damaris, please, kindly pick at least one question from your side.
I'm on my end. I can only see the private chat. I've been trying to find the questions. Maybe you can pick one for me.
Okay, let me. Okay, this I think this one works best for you. Please just answer it. J Bloom is asking, why is there a limit of $100 while trading USDT on P2P while other cryptos do not have a limit?
Okay. I think the peer-to-peer platform, it's the user, let's say the buyer or the seller, who sets the limit.
Correct.
So it's dependent on the seller's specifications. So I can say my minimum trade is, let's say, 1,000 Kenya shillings, and my maximum is 1,000. So that is not dependent on Binance. It's dependent on the merchant.
It's not dependent on the Binance. So basically, the merchant which you pick, usually they have their limit. Some will do 5,000 Kenyan shillings minimum and up to maybe a maximum of maybe 50,000. That's what they're selling. That's their float. That's what they're selling. Some merchants will do a minimum of 3,000 to a maximum of 1 million. Some merchants will do a minimum of 500 to a maximum, let's say, of 200K. So it's good for you to just identify and also shop around, use different merchants, just check their prices and so on. So don't rely on just one merchant and believe that's the minimum. Okay, so yeah, so I think that is a well answered question from J Bloom. Kathy, do you have any question you want to pick?
Let me see one. I'll choose one.
Yeah.
There's one from. It's called Amazement Abina. How
Amazement
to
Abina
appeal?
has already won, so you can
Oh, he
just
has
pick the
already
question,
won.
but yeah, but you
Okay.
cannot repeat it. Just pick the question anyway.
There is one from Kefa Sifa.
Mm-hmm.
How do you maximize profits on P2P?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, how can I say this? I think all of us merchants have their own strategy, but at the end of the day, it's you buy low, you sell high.
Mm.
That's the rule of the
Yeah.
market. Yeah. So it's for you to have resources. Yeah. Other than just buying on the platform, you must have sources who you can get prices at a lower price. At the same time, you can what else? You can try to get other coins like say ETH, BTC. If that is, if you're selling you'll convert to USDTs. You can wait for the price to go higher, then you convert to USDTs and maybe get the USDTs at a lower price, say at 105 or 103, then you come sell at 110. Now that can give you a good price margin. But then at the end of the day, it's about your sources of where you're getting your coins from, and just trying to sell as much as you can. Because even if you're getting, say, 30 cents on a trade, or even if it's two bob, if you can match with somebody who is having maybe a margin of one bob, and maybe you're doing a margin of 20 cents, but if you can move four times of that person, you can still earn the same money. So it's all about your strategy, Sifa.
That's a good one. I have one more question from from Bege Zamani. Bege Zamani. Bege Zamani is asking, can I get my money back when I trade with someone who's not a verified merchant? B, Ada, you can answer that.
Uh, so can I trade? Can I get my money back when I trade with someone who's not a verified merchant? So what
Mhm.
happens is anyone who's not a verified merchant, they are still able to fulfill your order. So they will still pay you. Most of them, they are trying to work their way up to being a merchant. So you will still what will happen is most of them maybe may not pay on time, but we are not saying they will not pay on time, we are saying may. So but they still will offer you the same kind of services, but then it may not be as reliable as the merchants. Let's say taking merchants, most of them have realized, like for me, my statistics is around average release time is around 3 minutes, average send time for me to pay is around 1.96 minutes. So I can see those statistics on my Binance. So you can tell for the merchants they are a bit quicker because they are more conversant with the platform. So yes, you can get paid, and most of the people who are not verified merchants will usually be trying to work their way up, so you'll get your money. Not And if you don't get your money, there's an appeal option, which Binance I was trying to show you, in case someone maybe claims they've paid you, or and then they have not paid, you've not received the money into your account. Remember, do not release any crypto, not unless, don't confirm receipt, not unless you can see the money on your account which has been paid. So sometimes banks may take some time to reflect on your, let's say, M-Pesa, but do not accept payment receipts just as proof of payment. Just wait for the money to reflect in your account, and then you'll release the payment. If you don't, you don't release, just the basics, don't release any money without receiving into your account. That's it. But you can get payments from people unverified. Yes.
Very, very interesting. And that marks to the end of our 10 lucky winners whom we have just picked. So please, if you're a lucky winner, ensure you drop me a message on Telegram. Okay, just drop me a message on Telegram. You'll find my Telegram handle at Mwakiganga. At Mwakiganga, you can see it on my name there. So on the Telegram, yeah, I hope you guys can be able to see my username on Telegram. Is it indicated there? Yes, it's indicated on the side there. So just drop me a chat on Telegram and tell me exactly what question did you ask. Send me your Binance user ID and the name which is displayed on the chat. Okay, the name which is displayed on the chat. And also, I will verify that information with whatever you have registered with. And if that is not going to match, I will disqualify you immediately. Okay, I'll disqualify you immediately. So let's have people responding to their questions to me on Telegram. And please, to my amazing audience, to my amazing panelists, sorry, I need you guys to give us your parting shot as we end up this today's session. So your final words to our audience. Kathy, let's start with you.
Oh, okay. First, I'd like to say thank you for all the guys who joined this talk. It means a lot to take your time to come and hear what we have to say. Second, I'd just like to tell everyone out there, this is doable, and there's a lot of time to learn. Don't fear that you have missed out on anything, that you feel like the bull run is over, or I've started too late already, people have made money. No, 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 no. We have so much room to grow this crypto market. um just do a lot of research. There's a lot of YouTube videos. Where you're lost, I think you can reach out to any of us, any of the traders. I'm so sure all of us are able to help anyone who is struggling. Other than, but of course, we don't offer any financial advice, but we can, just guide. Um, be honest. If you want to join this space of being a merchant, I'd advise that you just build yourself a name by being honest and being prompt. Yeah, thank you so much for this opportunity, guys.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. That's a very nice partition. To you, Damaris. And also, guys, by the way, before Kathy, you go, please tell us about tell us your social handles, maybe your Twitter. Where do we get you? Or if you are comfortable, that is, telling us about your online presence and how do people get to reach you. Feel free to go ahead with that information.
Oh yeah, so basically, I think the most I'm very other than the social, I have a group, a crypto. It's called Crypto Class by Kathy. This is where I have people. I've been organizing some classes. I have a online very soon coming. I have a class coming soon. I had organized a physical one last month in August, and it went very well. So maybe I can share a link of that group. Makisha, would you like me to do it? Makisha, Makisha.
Oh yeah, sorry. Actually, was muted. So for now, we'll invite everyone to our main Telegram page.
Mm-hmm.
So I will just drop the link to our Binance Telegram page, and
Mm-hmm.
it's right there. So for you to join, feel free to join Binance Kenya Telegram page. Okay, Binance Kenya Telegram page. And
Okay.
for anyone who is not in Binance Kenya Telegram page, just join us right about now.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I think that is it. Damaris, do you have any party shot from your side? Damaris, can you hear us?
Yeah, yes, I can.
Yes, please go ahead.
Thank you for the opportunity, and thank you to everyone who joined. I think for me, my parting shot will be the blockchain space is a job like any other. Just treat it with the respect it deserves. The same way you will wake up and go to work at 7 in the morning, the same way you will just do the same. Because for me, I treat this as my job because it pays me and I earn a living from it. So treat it with the respect it deserves. Invest in the business. In maybe you can get good internet, get a good device, but this is a job like any other. Once you respect it and you give it the work ethics it deserves, it really pays.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's a very, very interesting parting shot. And do you have any social handles? Maybe you want people to follow you on Twitter or stuff?
At
If not that,
Twitter, I'm not active
yeah.
on Twitter, but I'm Damaris Waithera 8. But on
Mm,
Telegram, I'm active at Dama underscore, DAMA underscore.
okay, feel free to type it on the chat section. And to our
Okay.
main guest, Mr. Madendu, please give us your parting shots.
So for me, my main thing is I'd recommend everyone just invest in a lot of knowledge. The same way Damari said, like you this can be your own job. Crypto is a huge space. It's been upcoming, and we can see a lot of adoption. Lately, we've seen Visa, uh, implementing their payment solutions on the blockchain using Solana. We've seen also PayPal doing that. So as you read, as you even do your courses, as you do you can maybe spice up your professional uh, your profession rather by adding that particular blockchain certification. I can actually recommend one good, and this information is actually for free. Binance is one of basically the best academy in terms of their available information. And then there's a course on YouTube called Introduction to Bitcoin and Money, which is by Gary, who is the current SEC director. He taught that in MIT. You can also find the same course on edx.org in the MIT section, the university itself. So please invest in knowledge. Do not rush into making any monetary investment without knowledge first. Yes, and yes, my Telegram is Brian_Adams, BRIAN_ADAMS Adams, Brian_Adams. So you can find me on Telegram. You can reach out in case you need maybe any clarification on any, information regarding Binance, regarding blockchain as a whole. Remember, blockchain is not only cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is one of the applications of blockchain. So for the people in tech, remember, you can do distributed databases in blockchain. This is a huge industry, and cryptocurrency is part of the facilitating factor. So thank you. That's my part in short.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to my amazing panelists. And thank you so much for showing up, guys. And thank you very much for all the audience who joined us today. And we've been, we have learned so much. You've been patient with us. I mean, just today is Saturday. I mean, anyone could be anywhere, but you guys chose to come and, learn this about this amazing technology on cryptocurrency and stuff. So, from my end, guys, from my end, I would like to say thank you so much, and I'd like to say please take these very seriously. Start by making sure you put in small amounts. Start with you cannot learn anything by, or rather you cannot learn how to swim if you fear the water. Okay, you have to dive into the water. You have to try yourself out. You have to try the skills, and that's how you can be able to sharpen your skills. So in cryptocurrency and also anything else, it's very important for you to interact with the technology, be part of it, and keep exploring. Okay, this space is super big. There's so much to learn and so much to know, and actually we don't have time. Okay, you need to start right about now. Start investing, start learning, and learn fast. Okay, learn fast, especially if you're a young person in campus. If you're a young person who just completed your campus, please, you don't have time. You need to start learning very fast, because this technology is the future. Okay, these are the early times of the internet, early in 90s, when everybody was wondering how this is going to work, and so on. So this blockchain, the way it is new, this is how you get to take advantage of the space, and you stand out, and stand a chance of getting, recognized much earlier in your career. So take this very seriously. As Damaris has said, if you're in the space, treat it like your job, okay, and it will definitely reward you. So I would like to say thank you so much. So I will leave my handle here on the chat section. You can always find me on Telegram at Mwakiganga. Okay, let me just type that one very fast. Also on my Twitter, you can also follow me on Twitter on the same particular handle at Mwakiganga. You'll find me on Twitter as well. And please just follow me there, and also follow Binance Africa for more on Twitter as well, for more channel. But please ensure you join our Telegram page, on a Telegram group, and feel free to interact with guys there. Guys are doing a lot of conversations there. Please be part of the conversation and be part of the bandwagon. Thank you so much. Cheers from my end. And I'd like to say thank you to my panelists as well. Have a good night and take care of yourself, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.